I can find my glasses. Look like it's snowing in. Only live one way, that's Monday through Sunday. See me on the highway, they calling me the Fly J. We only live in one way, man. It's Monday through Sunday, my guys. Hope everybody's doing well, having a good day, good week, all that good stuff, man. I'm your host, Jay Money. We got our guy, Skee Profit. Y'all know how it is. Winning Wednesday, man. We have our guy, Skee Profit, on here. He got the Cappers with Attitude shirt on. It's time to get some cash. What's up with you, Skee, in Vegas, my brother? Everything cool with you? I'm over here at the sportsbook right now. You see, nah, I'm messing with
I see you, man.
Let me go to
Hey,
Circle
everything good
real
with
quick.
me. Everything good with me. NBA's been treating me nice lately. I want to say like maybe a little bit under 63% my last 140 in the NBA. So try to keep that going. Yesterday, I didn't really like anything with all the big lines. But today, I feel like it's a lot more to like. So I'm glad I'm here to talk it out with you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yesterday it was crazy because I what all dogs won. They covered the spread yesterday, man. I probably should have played the Clippers, but just go to snapshot. Like, I'll come on here, break the games down. A lot of people kind of worried about, oh, why you didn't bet? You got to bet. I don't have to bet every single day, guys. It's just not something I have to do. I'll come over here, give you guys the looks. If you guys decide to bet, hey, I hope you cash. But had a couple leans yesterday. Clippers first half full game. Looks like those were the locks of the game. That was the locks of the day yesterday, Ski. But I didn't bet anything. But I hope somebody did cash that. But regardless, said we got 4 games today. Let's try to talk out some cash here with our guy Skee Profit here. It's all business here on the show. If you like the show, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff, guys. Let's head over here to the streets of Milwaukee here for these sorry ass Bucks here, man. I can't believe I'll be honest, it's gonna take me like I had a heavy bet on the Bucks, man. It's gonna take me a little while to recover from that one, guys. This trash ass Bucks team can't believe they gave up that fourth quarter to Jimmy Butler in the Heat, but they are down 3-1 now. This is a desperation spot at the house. I don't want to trust this sorry ass team, but I can't tell you if I'm betting this game, it's Bucks in a trifecta, it's Bucks over in their team total in the trifecta as well. So double trifecta spot for the Bucks is what I'll be looking at here. They should take this Heat team to Smack City. Well, you know though, Ski, the Heat might close it out next game. Well, I want to ask you this: do you think the Bucks have a chance to come back and win this series, win all 3 games, my guy?
Um, they're probably not going to, but they have a better chance than most teams. Probably, I'll say that just because of uh, I don't know. I feel like they at least have a slight chance, but are they going to get it done? I'm not putting my money on it. I was lucky in that last game. I had the Bucks team total over, and we just barely made it there on that Brook Lopez three, and it shouldn't have even been that
Mm-hmm.
close. They had the game already. So, like you said, I don't want to trust this team. This is my least
Yeah.
favorite game of the day. I think if I have to bet it, I would just expect points. I think Milwaukee has shown they can score, and I feel like Miami's been when these two teams play, I feel like they play over. So just the one game I really want nothing to do with as far as betting wise. Every other game I like.
I'll tell you, I could only look at Bucks first quarter, first half, full game here. Should be a trifecta spot from the Bucks here. They should go over their team totals as well, man. I'm talking about first quarter, first half, full game, all this shit, man. This could be a double trifecta spot. So it looks like the team total is 30 in the first quarter. Looks like it's 59 and a half or 60 in the first half. And then the full game team total over is, let me just see real quick. Full game team total is sitting at 116 in this one, guys. So if I'm betting this one, I'm betting Bucks team totals, first quarter, first half, and full game, and the spread. I'd be very surprised if they didn't come out here and smack up these Heat. I mean, simply put, right? We thought the Bucks really had a chance to win the championship, man. Now you're down 3-1 at the house. You got Giannis back. I just see them coming out smacking them. I don't want to trust. Obviously, some high ass lines there, but the Heat might just curl up in this one, guys. I think the Bucks use. I mean, they got the major size advantage. We saw what they did in game 2 of the series. Use Portis, use Brook Lopez, use their size advantage down low, man. Bam Adebayo is like 6'9", 6'10" at best over there. You got all these 7-footers over there, man. get to the paint, man. Giannis, drop to the paint every single time. That's what pissed me off so much about game 4 is that we know that the Bucks can get whatever they want in the paint. They just simply stop playing, guys. I don't care whatever you guys say. The Bucks literally just gave up their game and stopped playing. Got up 15, going up 11 at the end of the fourth quarter, and they literally just gave up the game, man. I don't give a damn what nobody says. So Bucks should come out here and smack them up. I didn't bet it, but I'd be betting Bucks first quarter, first half, full game, and the trifecta spots on the team totals as well for the Bucks. First quarter, first half, full game. Skee, would you agree that those the ways to look here, or do you think the Heat really have a chance at closing this one out tonight?
Yeah, as far as the desperation spot, them being at home, I mean everything as far as that bodes well for Milwaukee. It's just I don't want to trust them with this number. Do I think Miami's going to close them out? Absolutely not. And I would not be surprised if Milwaukee covers. I just have other places I prefer to put my money.
No, that's a fact right there, man. My guy, Mr. Q say, look at Butler under 30 points, man. Yeah, they better try to double team his ass. I'd be making the rest of the team beat me, my guys. But yeah, that's just crazy. If a guy going off like that, you got to triple team his ass, man. Make somebody else beat you, my guys. But let's get to the next game here. Let's go over here to the streets of Cleveland here. Talk about the sorry-ass Cavs, man. We got the Cavs, man. 5.5 points at the house versus the Knicks. This team is trash, bro. I don't care. I don't want to. I was a Cavs backer. I've lost too much money on the Cavs. I'm not looking their way. I mean, I can look their way, but I'm not betting it. I mean, the Cavs should come out here with desperation, first quarter, first half, and cash the full game as well. I'll tell you what I don't like about the Cavs. First off, why did you trade away Kevin Love? You don't have any backup bigs, right? I mean, you guys still Robin Lopez over there, but they don't want to trust any of their backup bigs. So that means Mobley or Allen, which they're playing soft in this series, and the Knicks are playing, they're just beating them up, right? They're overpowering Mobley and Allen. It just really kind of bring you out how soft they are. Don't have a backup center. The wings are not playing well as well. So if the Cavs are hitting their shots, they'll come out here and catch a trifecta. If they don't, this series might be over tonight, Skee. What do you think? You think the Cavs come out here with desperation, catch the first quarter and first half, my guy?
I absolutely do think they come out with desperation. I agree with your analysis, though. This Cavs team has been a disappointment. I think maybe in that first game, well, Evan Mobley throughout the whole series, but especially early, just maybe nervous as far as playing in the playoffs because he does look like he's playing scary. And I'm surprised and about how Jared Allen's been playing. He kind of been getting, you know, for lack of a better term, bitched by Mitchell Robinson. So
thanks. They scared, Skee. They don't even want to go into the paint, bro. Bro, how you got these two bigs and they've been balling out all season? And then I'm not saying Mitchell Robinson is a bum, but come on, bro. Come on, man. What the fuck are we doing here, bro?
I'm with you 100%,
bro. Man, I hope the Cavs.
That's probably why.
Lose. I'm tired of talking about this fucking team.
That's probably why Donovan Mitchell was trying to force the issue, even though I feel like they should have been playing through Garland. I think whenever Garland had the ball, you know, good things were coming from it. And this is a Cavs team. I'm not surprised to see them lose both road games or whatever. They didn't even have a winning record on the road all season. So coming back home where they've been dominant, I mean, I think they're favorites for a reason here. I'll share this stat. This goes back to 2013. It's playoff favorites of back-to-back losses. They win 71.2% of the time straight up. They cover 61.8% of the time. It's just saying exactly what I just said. They're favorites for a reason. It's desperation spot. And I got to back them here. As good as they've been at home all year, the way Donovan Mitchell was talking, he cannot go out looking at how he was looking last game. I think he has a big bounce-back performance in this one. And hopefully he shares the ball and lets Garland get some of it because then good things will come. So I'm going to trust it, Jay. Win, lose, or draw, I'll make this bet every single time. I'm going Cavs first quarter, first half, full game. -2, -3, -5.5. So that's what I'm on.
No, I can't talk you off, Skee. I mean, that's what I would take as well. I can't take any more pain with this Cavs team. I mean, I'd like to bet every single game. I'd like to go with flyer bets and shit like that, but I'm just not doing it. I'm still pissed from a couple days ago. I'm still pissed from Cavs in the game 4. They gave me the false hope as well. Skee, you come back and take the lead, and then you lose it again. You see what I'm saying? So I know that the Cavs can compete here. They're just playing.
And that was Donovan Mitchell's fault, I feel like, too.
Yeah. and they want to play. They obviously they play a lot better at the house. This should be a Cavs game at the house. I could only look towards Cavs first quarter, first half, and full game, but I'm not betting. Those would be heavy leans for me. I'd be really surprised if they didn't come out first quarter, first half. But would I be surprised if the Knicks came out here and punked them once again? I wouldn't as well. But trust me, Skee, I definitely get what you're saying. It's the spot. It's the spot that you take and just live with the results. If you're a Cavs backer, we know everybody's still going to take the Knicks here. But would I be surprised if the Knicks won outright and won this series 4-1? I wouldn't be surprised at all. But Cavs should come out here at the house with desperation, and we know how the NBA is as well, right? Knicks probably closed out the next game at the house in the blowout, but in this particular game, it's a Cavs type of game. I wouldn't bet against them. They should come out here and get it done first quarter, first half, full game. Our guy Skee liking Cavs trifecta here. I'm not trusting them personally here, but
what about the
what do you
total,
think
Jay?
about the total? I was just finna
I was
go.
gonna ask
Skee
you
took
too.
the words. Bro, it's been going unders. If it's a Cavs type of game at the house and it's all about Cavs making shots. If they're making shots, we know that they can't really stop the Knicks from getting what they want, right? So should be an over game. Have they had an over game so far this series? I know they've been, even last game looked like it was creeping over. Then before you know it, 4 or 5 minutes, 4 points scored. See what I'm saying? So it's just, I don't know if I could do it. This is the early 2000s type of total right here. So every total has went under so far, Skee. Even the game that looked like it wanted to go over still closed at 195. So do you think this is the one? Because I feel like you like Cavs. They're saying that you like their team total here, and they're saying that, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna get to 110, 115 points if they're good, especially if they're gonna cover the -5.5. So I feel like you like Cavs. You gotta like the over, at least their team total over. What do you think?
I disagree. I just feel like we haven't seen one game touch 200 yet. The way that these teams play, nobody's pushing the pace. They're both playing really good defense. Tibbs is a defensive coach, and the Cavaliers, that's part of why they've been good all season, playing that show defense with their two bigs. The bigs just got to play like bigs, which I think they'll play like tonight. So the situation that I mentioned earlier, it's also 77, 47, and 1 to the under, 62.1%. It's telling me that these teams in this situation, they win the game by playing defense. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They haven't played a game over 200 yet. Total still, 202.5. I'll take the under.
I still feel like if you like Cavs today, because Cavs haven't been doing it with defense. That's just how I feel, Skee. I feel like if they gonna win this game, it's because they're hitting shots and their offense is flowing. What do we see in the third quarter? This is what just really bothers me, bro. We saw in the third quarter that the Cavs, if they run their offense pick and roll with the lobs and shit, they can score, man. It's just like they just forget at some point.
It's just Donovan Mitchell just want to go do his own thing.
I don't even think it's dead, Skee. Even with him having a horrible game. Look at the third quarter. They came out flying around. You see what I'm saying, on defense, and they came out scoring with ease in that third quarter. And then it's just like towards the end of the third quarter, they forget how to play. Going into the fourth quarter, first 5 minutes,
I feel like it was because they was playing through Garland, and then they stopped playing through him.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. They don't have success no more.
Yeah, that is a fact right there, man. But I still feel like if this is a Cavs game, that means their offense is rolling like we saw in the third quarter. They're playing with pace. They're making shots. LeVert hitting shots, right? So I still lean. I feel like I lean Cavs, and I do lean to the over. I think that we get at least one over game where the refs calling some shot. I think they're tired of seeing these slow, boring ass games. I think we get at least one over, and if it's gonna be one, it's gonna be this one where the Cavs play a lot better offensively at the house. I'd lean Cavs full game team total over and the full game over as well, guys. But I do think the Knicks they're definitely closing them out next game for sure. But I'll be surprised if the Cavs lost this one, Skee. Let's go over to the streets of Memphis here. Your team here. We got the Lakers getting 4 points on the road here at the house versus the Grizzlies here, laying 4 at the house. What do you think, Skee? Everybody on Grizzlies today. What do you think? Lakers take their money and they close this series out, get some rest before the next series, or what? Because they up 3-1. You don't want to be messing around with the Grizzlies here, right? You want to kind of put your foot on their neck, especially while you got their confidence as well. Grizzlies play a lot better at the house, Skee. Do you think this is just a Grizzlies spot and the Lakers close them out in 6?
Well, first of all, the same situation I mentioned about the Grizzlies can be said. About the Cavs can be said about the Grizzlies here. So I understand why everybody wants to bet the Grizzlies. I will focus on the first quarter.
Okay.
I have the Lakers plus 130 on the series price. I do think they're more than capable of winning this game, especially after Dylan Brooks was running his mouth. That's just something you don't do versus LeBron. We've seen it, a couple times already. Didn't end up well for the opposition. So I think if I'm going to trust Memphis, like I said, it'll be for the first quarter where they've had success all year long. At home, they're 8-14-1. They've covered 7 of their last 10 first quarters at the house as well. And the Lakers don't have a winning record in the first quarter. I just feel like, I've been making money in the playoffs by backing the more motivated teams. And not to say LA's not motivated, but this is do or die desperation for Memphis. I think they can get it done for at least 12 minutes. So I took them minus the 1.5. But after that, all bets are off. Like, I really just trust John Morant being out there for the first quarter. I mean, I
This
trust Tyus
guy's
Jones.
funny.
The Lakers' depth is more, bro. Like, without Steven Adams, without Clark, I just feel like Ja banged up. It's just a little bit too much for the Grizzlies to overcome over the course of the game. And that's why I'm not taking them any further than the first quarter. Hopefully, they'll be up by 2+. Then Lakers come back and win the game. I'll cash 2 tickets on that.
Hey, get in and get out like hot potato, man. Yeah, I couldn't talk you off. I could never talk you off going with the more motivated teams, man. Hell, it could be a nice little first quarter parlay there. Bucks, Cavs, and Grizzlies all in the first quarter is the teams that are down 3-1 at the house in absolute desperation spots. It doesn't even mean that they're going to win the game, but we know that they have to come out with something, right? But she was like, hey, after that, all bets are off, man. That's funny, man. So our guy Skee looking at Grizzlies in the first quarter. What is that line? What, like -1, -1.5? Couldn't talk you off.
1.5.
I'd be -1.5. Yeah, now they definitely be the top spot here. If I'm betting Grizzlies, I'm betting them first quarter, first half. We know the Lakers are the better team, the more deeper team as well here, Skee. So definitely couldn't talk you off there. See if they want to get down. Some tells me that they probably want to close it out at the house in LA. I mean, I understand why people are taking Grizzlies -4, right? Absolute desperation spot. They play a lot better at the house than they do on the road. And they took the Lakers to the brink, right? They were up in LA in that one. So maybe they'll bring some of that confidence in that one into this game. Could definitely not talk you off Grizzlies first quarter, first half. I had a couple top spots here. That's what it'd be for sure. What do you think about the under here, Skee? A little bit more of a defensive type of game. We know both teams are going to bring the defense here. The Grizzlies have to bring it because their offense isn't that potent, especially in the half court, right? So what do you think about an under spot here? I lean to the under here.
Yeah, I did take the under. It really was a system play, and it's just really difficult to explain without putting it on the screen. So I don't want to get too much into the system, but the Lakers are a really good defensive team. Ja banged up with his wrist. The first game he came back, he was hitting, but I feel like he wasn't really. Maybe it was bothering him a little bit more in that last game. So if we're not going to get or we know we don't have a 100% Ja, I know I can trust the Lakers defense as well. I really just want to bet the under in this one. But like I said, I'm trusting the system a little bit more than just capping the game for this particular under.
No, that's a fact right there. Our look, guys, Grizzlies first quarter -1.5. I can't talk you off. I lean Grizzlies first quarter, first half as well, and I do lean to the under defensive type of game. We know the Grizzlies turned up the notch on defensively at the house as well, and guys like Jaren Jackson Jr., but we do know the role players play a lot better at the house as well. So wouldn't be surprised if the Grizzlies got the win in this one. I'm not landing 4 points with them in this one. Last game up in this one, man. It's time for some disagreement in this one, man. Our guy Skee, I know what he's rocking with in this one, Skee. What you like in this game, my brother?
Oh yeah, you let me go first because I got a lot to say.
Go ahead.
But everybody, for one, everybody's going to bet against the Warriors because they don't have a good record on the road. They see Fox coming back, and that's enough for them to go ahead and bet the Kings. Before this series started, I said, the more the series goes on, advantage is for the Dubs. So I wasn't surprised at all to see the Kings win the first 2 games. I mean, you had, I think GP was maybe GP was out for a couple of the games.
He was a little
barely
surprised.
played in 1 game, something like that. But Andrew Wiggins, he's been out for 2 months. And for him to come back, I didn't expect him to be himself right away, but he's been looking good. Looking better, the more that they play. And I just feel like those 2 players are the key pieces for them because those are what help the Warriors actually play defense. And that's why they haven't been good on the road all year is because they haven't been able to stop anybody. The Kings, yes, they've been the greatest offensive team in the league so far this year, but they cannot stop a soul. And if I got to put my money, in a decisive game like this, I'm going to put my money on a team that I trust to get a stop. I'm gonna try to put my money on a team that I personally think is better. You guys might not agree because you know of the standings or whatever. I'm gonna put my money on the best player, the better coach, and that's Golden State. I've heard Draymond talk about approaching this game. I've heard Clay. They said they know they got to go out and win one on the road. You know why it's not Game 5. So I know they're gonna be focused. They know how important this game is to winning the series. I'm gonna back them. They've been making me money. I don't know how many years. I'm putting my money on the Warriors tonight. Don't light that beam tonight.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll tell you this right now. Before this was going to be my play of the day. Obviously, Fox came out that he got a fracture on the tip of his left index finger, and that's his shooting hand as well, man. So I did end up staying off the guy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I bet the Kings -1.5, and as soon as the news came out, I cashed out. That's why I love BetMGM, man. They super slow with the lines. I cashed out that shit so damn fast, man. It went up to +4. I'm like, I'm just gonna stay off the game. I'll tell you this though, Skee, and I won't even go too far into it. I still think the Kings win this game. Be perfectly honest. I know Fox said he's gonna play. He's not gonna be 100%. I do think the Kings are the better team, and I think it's this simple. You take whoever you think is going to win the series, that's who you take in this game. If you think the Warriors going to win the series, like 95% of the people do, then you take the Warriors in this one. But I'm one of those guys that I think the Kings put the Warriors out in the first round of playoffs. I've been saying it the whole time. I don't think the Warriors will win a single road game in this series. I know it's a big game, but what have we been talking about all show? Who's the more motivated team? I think the Kings are the more hungry team. They're the young, more sparky team. The role players play a lot better at the house as well. I think the Kings take this game. Now, you don't have to listen to me because I didn't bet it, but if I had one top play on the card today, I know this is a hard game. I'd be taking the Kings +1.5 in this one. Everybody that I like to fade, man, not my guy Skee, but everybody I like to fade, they hop on the Warriors. The money line, as soon as King Fox was ruled out, they hopping on the Warriors. They think shit's easy. I don't necessarily think it's going to be that easy of a game. If the Warriors do win it, I think this will be a tough, hard-fought game, and I think the Kings can hang with them. Last thing I'll say, we saw in the last one, they're one shot away from going up 3-1. If you could play that well, because I thought both games in Golden State was going to be blowouts. We saw Game 3, they smacked them up. I thought Game 4 was going to smack them up as well. The way the Kings battled back, they took the punch, the haymaker in the third quarter, came all the way back and like lost the game by 1 and had a chance to win if that shot went in. That tells me everything I need to know. That tells me that the Kings can hang with this team. If you can hang with them in San Fran, you definitely can come and beat them at the house. Fox was already hurt as well. He got hurt in the third quarter in that game. So I think the Kings win this game, guys. Not enough to bet it, but I'm rooting for the Kings. They're going against the whole world in this one. I know the Warriors have been ballers, and it's kind of the last thing I'll say, Skee. That's how everybody's looking at it. The Warriors have been making me money for years. I think their reign has come to an end here. That's just what I think, guys. You see what I'm saying? So heavily leaned to Kings +1.5. I do think they get the job done tonight. Warriors win Game 6, and I think the Kings win Game 7, my guys. But could the Warriors win 4 straight, win this one tonight, close out the house? It's very possible. Obviously, the NBA would like to see Warriors versus Lakers. That's good for the ratings, but I got a feeling that the Kings get it done. They're a younger, more hungrier team here, Skee. I know you don't like it, but
I got a couple
any
things
thoughts
I
on
got
the
to come
total?
back at you.
Go ahead.
I got to come back at you. Hey,
Warriors taking the
I don't
L.
care about the total. I don't fuck. Y'all can have the total. What I got to say first is like, and you everybody on the Warriors, that don't matter. It was that way last year. The Warriors can beat the refs and the other team. And I've been saying this shit for I don't know how long. They're going to do it again tonight. They're going to show you. Everybody who was on the Celtics because they the better team, everybody's on the Warriors. No, it's going to be the same shit right here. The Warriors are going to win this game. Warriors are going to win the series. You can trust this team when they're the public team. And also, the Kings are one shot away from being down 1-3. Let's not forget Andrew Wiggins 3 as well. So it's not like the Kings just have that big of an advantage in this one. I think the Warriors were slow starters in this series. And like I said, the more it goes on, we're in Game 5 now. I'm rolling with the squad.
Hey, I couldn't talk you off going with the more experienced team here. Like I say, I didn't bet the game, guys. I hope you best of luck. I hope you guys cash your Warriors bets, to be honest with you. But like I said, I didn't bet the game, so you don't have to listen to me. If I'm betting it, I'm betting Kings +1.5 in this one, guys. One of them go against everybody. Like I say, I think the home team wins every single game in this series. I said it before the series, so I'll go with what I said first. I don't care who wins. I didn't bet the game. Best of luck to you guys, man. Let's get out of here, Skee. We've been on here 24 minutes. See what I'm saying? Let's get to some cash in this one, Skee. What you liking on tonight's card, my brother?
I've given you guys all my best throughout the show. The one thing I want to say before I give out, I guess a best bet for this show is my top plays, which would be 3% or better. I've hit 36 of my last 46. I'm seeing the board really well. So if you want to know how much I put on each bet, you can find it over at Wager Talk. But my best bet for this show, I'll give you one of them. I mean, why even play around? Y'all know what it is tonight. Go with Golden State on the money line. Get paid.
I like it, man. So, like I say, for the people that's come back, just checking the end of the show, Skee gave out every single play on every single game throughout the show. His best bet is on the Warriors tonight, guys. No bets for me. I might make some to closer to game time, and I might do a game time official show. But right now, no bets for me, guys. I'm happily just watching these games, gearing up, ready for round 2 in this one, man. We're gonna be doing a round 2 preview show with my guy Skee Profit over on his YouTube show, man. So I'm already gearing up for round 2. I can't lie. I hope every team in the closeout situation close that shit out tonight. I'm ready for this shit to get wrapped up. Let's get to the round 2, man. Get to some more you know what I'm saying, close games. Let's get these playoffs over with ASAP, my guys. But still got PTSD from my Bucks loss the other day, to be honest with you. I'll give you the leans. I didn't bet anything. If I'm betting the Bucks game, I'm betting first quarter, first half, full game on the spread. I'm betting first quarter, first half, full game on the team total over for the Bucks. And if I'm betting the Cavs game, I'm betting Cavs first quarter, first half. If I'm betting the Grizzlies game, I'm betting Grizzlies in the first quarter, first half as well. And if I'm betting the Kings game, I'm betting Kings first quarter, first half, and full game as well, my guys. So those are my looks. Didn't bet any one of them. I hope you guys get some cash, whatever you bet. Hope you guys have a great day, great week, all that good stuff, man. Shout out to our guy Skee coming on with us every single Wednesday. Go follow him on Twitter at Skee Profit. You can follow me as well at J Money is Money. Let's get some cash. We will win, guys. We're out, my guys. Y'all have a good one, man. Let's go.